Oh, Bernard, how dare you? A fur? Oh, Bernard. Oh dear. Oh, you've got a lot of locked things, Bernard. You've got a lot of weapons, Bernard. The knife is missing from the case, Bernard. The axe display cabinet has been destroyed, Bernard. Bernard, what the heck? Welcome back, fellow detectives. How are y'all doing today? Are you ready to jump on into the investigation? Cool. Me too. What a coincidence. Let's go ahead and get going. Guess we can't get back this way. I think we tried. Yeah, well, that's fine. So we're just looking for more keys. Oh, doy-yo-yo. In my face. That was so rude. Okay, so we have... I kind of want to go to the PI's room. We need to go to the cabin. No idea what that is. That is going to be Bernard's house. Where's my husband, Bernard? 31 Silver Lake. And we are not on Silver Lake. It's up there somewhere. That's fine. Let's face our fears because I'm suspecting the PI's room is going to be a little creepy. So let's do that really fast. So fast you won't even know what's happening. Oh, it is so weird that his car is still here. Don't you think? He, I guess, worked alone. Nobody came to see if he was fine. We're facing our fears. I don't even have time to be scared. Nobody has time to be scared. We're very busy. We're too busy to be scared. But I will close that. And we're going in here first. Okay. Phew. Okay. Nothing too sketchy in here. I'm hoping we find a key or two. Maybe to his... Dude, you have to stop locking your things. Preposterous. Okay. I love these cabinets. There were some in the garage in the Roberts mansion. Very nice. Very pretty. Yeah, just as a side note, if I'm going to claim any house in this village, I claim Dorothy's. It is so cool. Steve Moss. Bernard Hopkins, 31 Silver Lake Boulevard. Father died in mine accident. He was at home the day Vivian was killed. No alibi. Oh, got it. Interview with Dorothy, interview with Mary tomorrow at Moon Cafe. Oh, he was interviewing folks, meeting sheriff. Oh, he didn't get a chance to meet the sheriff at the outpost on May 11th. Mentioned one is showing some files. Found a hidden panel in the inn's reception area. Oh, it's part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners or something. Okay, it's part of the counter. It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Oh. Oh, geez. Oh no. Oh no, it's upside down. The code is Calvin's date of birth. That's the one on the left. What? Hello? Is that a person? Oh no. I'm so unhappy. Where can I find the key? Oh! Oh my gosh, where is this? Because I have that key. Where were you, Father? Father! Oh, wait, sorry. He's the detective. Where? Oh, do you think that's in the cabin? Oh, maybe. Well, I don't know when Father Matthew was... Oh, we can go to the office, maybe? Or maybe it's in the cemetery? Jeepers. Oh. What do we think about this? Probably nothing. Oh, things are spooky. Things are happening. Oh, zip by bell. Okay. Okay. Creepy picture of somebody on the roof of the hospital. I super don't like that. Because I was already worried about somebody being in the hospital. But why would somebody be in the hospital? Like, who would be hanging out? But also, why am I here? This is only 2 years after the PI was hanging around. You know? So what are we looking at? What are we looking at? Something here? What? It's here? Oh. Okay. I guess we can take a picture of the bunny. Logbook. March 20th, 97. There's a private investigator in town by the name of Steve Moss. Rumor has it that someone hired him to investigate Vivian's death after the police ceased their own search. It's a tragedy that Vivian's murder case was never solved. April 9th, 97. I saw Matthew today while he was cleaning the church. He looked thinner than he used to be. We talked for a bit. He told me he'll be leaving Painscreek as soon as his services won't be needed here anymore. I think the recent deaths in Painscreek affected him tremendously, not to mention the tragedy that befell his adopted son, Scott. Even now, no one really knows what happened. None of those cases were ever solved. Sometimes I wonder if Scott did kill Vivian, or was he just unfortunate and wrongly accused? April 14th, 97. Mr. Moss came by today. He decided to question me, see if I know anything he hadn't already learned. I told him everything I legally could. When asked how his investigation went, he said something about an incident that happened in 75, which might just be the breakthrough that he needed. As he left, I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with the mansion maid who left Painscreek. Okay, what does clack? Interesting. Can I put this back so that nobody knows I was in here? Okay. Well, I mean, everything she legally could. What does that mean? Is everybody in on it? Okay. 31. So we can go to... What's his face? Bernard. You can go to his place now. And we can go to the cabin. I'm so curious about the cabin. What happened to Moss? Like, really? How come he's gone? So Father Matthew was still in the area. Do we need to be worried about him? Perhaps? So 31, right? 31 Silver Creek is up here somewhere. Where is Silver Creek? Is this it? No, we're on Town Center, so this is Silver Creek up here. Oy. Oh, sorry, Silver Lake. So we're looking for 31. Does my memory serve me? That's 25. Oh, good. We're getting up higher. Oh. Well, I could be wrong. Let's check what we've got going on. Well, my love, where's 31? Because this is 29. Is that to suggest that he had put down an address that doesn't exist? Or is it back here somewhere? 29. 31. He's right next to a trash can, which I like. Okay, let's see what's going on. Very nice. Very nice location. Not as nice as Dorothy's, of course, but we like it. He was a bit of a boozer himself. Oh, same tuna. I mean, I'll take a picture. I'm not sure that really means anything. It could, though. It could mean something. Okay. I'm not sure if I should be worried about Bernard. Like, how involved was he? He has a French press. So he can't possibly be that bad. Am I right? I said, am I right? Wow, not much going on in your kitchen, my love. I don't know why I'm calling it Bernard my love, but apparently he is. Oh, nice bath. Oh. You had some medication as well, didn't you, Bernard? It looks a lot like Andrew's. Well, it's good to see that you have a plunger. This is one of the first times I've seen anybody with a plunger in this household, or this town. Dude. Bernard had a lot of pain meds, or just medication himself. Interesting, interesting. What was going on with Bernard? Does he journal, do you think? Bernard. Everybody has these same chairs. I remember I was so taken with them, but... Oh, Bernard, how dare you? A fur? Oh, Bernard. Oh, dear. Oh, you've got a lot of locked things, Bernard. You've got a lot of weapons, Bernard. The knife is missing from the case, Bernard. The axe display cabinet has been destroyed, Bernard. Bernard, what the heck? Why do you have so many weapons? I was falling in love with you, apparently. Unbeknownst to even me, but now I, like, really can't handle. Like, you're a creepy man. Look at all these weapons. Horrifying. Oh, Bernard was in the military. Okay, so... Vivian Roberts, The Untold Story. What? Vivian Roberts is well known for her success as a businesswoman in the 20th century. What most people did not know was that her seemingly overnight success was a 30 years journey that defied everything that she was told to believe in. Vivian was the first and only person in her family to graduate college. By her mid-20s, she left a highly paid job to start a controversial company. What company? She then met her husband, Charles, with whom she dedicated her life. She helped transform the Roberts family business to support Charles during his mayoral election in the 70s. She also started Roberts Relief Foundation for the Poor and initiated medical research programs for the sick, which resulted in the community hospital becoming the best rehab center for the elderly in the nation. This is the story of a young woman who came from humble beginning and became the most respected and loved person in the town of Painscreek. That's interesting. So Bernard's dad died in the mines? Is that true? Am I remembering correctly? Well, Bernard, it's really creepy, everything that you've got going on in your house. You have so many weapons. And, I mean, some of it is explained through you being in the military, but a lot of it isn't. Why do you have an axe display? Why do you have so many knives? Did he like France? Why is your door larked, Bernard? Well, rats. Well, this one is open. Bernard is so secretive. Oh, ho, 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 Bernard. You play darts. We know a little bit about dart meanings. I think you're going to have a safe down here, aren't you? Well, I would like to keep this. I might need a weapon. Somebody comes at me with an axe, I'll just throw the dart at them. It's totally fine. It is totally a-okie dokie. It's not exactly okie dokie, I fear. There's not that much to interact with in Bernard's house. I do see that you have, that looked like a key at first. So I think we'll be able to use the information about darts to get into Bernard's, this thing, the locked whatever. Drawer? Who knows the word I'm looking for? Not me. Okay, close that sucker up. Bernard, you're so secretive. You don't have anything for me to snoop about. Really? Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. Bernard, my love. Bernard Hopkins. Let's read it. January 3rd, 94. 2 weeks ago, Scott came to me and asked about Sophia. I was surprised he knew about someone who used to work here 20 years ago. I told him that she was once a maid that worked here, but after a few years she decided to leave the village. Today I commented about the conversation to Vivian. She asked if Scott had said or asked anything else since then. I could see she felt uneasy. She told me to keep an eye on him. I find all this very unsettling. January 19th, 94. Derek doesn't seem too willing to drive for Vivian. I don't think a 5-day trip is that long. Charles often had trips longer than that, and Derek never seemed to mind them. Derek doesn't like Vivian. Now that I think about it, Derek is unusually quiet when Vivian is around. He doesn't even like to look at her. It's like he's avoiding her. I wonder why. Oh my gosh, Bernard, you and I are just on the same page. We're so suspicious and everything. February 20th, 94. I noticed Vivian has been getting increasingly paranoid whenever she sees Scott, to the point of being upset by his presence. She asked Charles to have someone replace Scott, but Charles kept him. He likes the boy. Maybe all those hunting trips really bonded them. March 2nd, 94. It's Dad's death anniversary today. I can't believe it's already been more than 2 decades. I visited his grave in the morning. His tombstone is full of fallen leaves. Looks like autumn has started. Mom's tombstone is covered with leaves too. I read today's newspaper and updated him on all the things that happened here recently. As I sat there talking, I wondered if he could hear me. Will I just spend the rest of my life serving Charles and Vivian until I die? What will people remember me for? April 29th, 94. I saw Scott and Trish today. They looked happy. I almost envy them. I think my chance at ever having a relationship with someone is over. No, Bernard, I'm right here, even though your weapon collection freaks me out. What would my life be if I had accepted Angela? I don't think we would have been happy. She wasn't my type anyhow. Who is my type, then? Vivian? I don't know. Bernard, it's me. Bernard, you were supposed to love me. Oh, AOL password. Oh, no. Study room, locked desk. Hint, subtract the yellow darts points from the red darts total. Aunt Cecilia's apartment code. Who the heck is Aunt Cecilia? Okay, well, I hope I don't need to know AOL or Aunt Cecilia's apartment code. But, I mean, we have it just in case. Study room. Subtract the yellow darts points from the red darts total. So, red minus yellow. Sure. Let's close that sucker up. And nothing in there. So is that you? Okay, we'll try. In any case, I'm assuming you mean yours. So let's see. I've got that on camera somewhere. Did I not take a picture of it? Oh no, I have to go all the way back. Okay. No worries, no worries. Oh, Bernard, you were in love with Vivian? You could have been in love with me. Even though your weapon, like, I can't get over your weapons. That's so much. Like, why do you have an axe collection? Why do you have all these knives? Why do you have all of this, everything? Gracious. Okay, so we still have to go there. We still have to figure out where that goes. We also need to go and see when Father Calvin was born. Okay, where was Father Calvin? he over here somewhere? I remember seeing his... Yeah. Okay. Today you will be with me in paradise. Aww, what a Calvin. I didn't even actually put into my head what his birth date was. October something. Okay, let's go do that so fast. And then we need to figure out the code for the darts. And then we need to go back to Bernard's. And then at some point, we'll make it to the cabin. And hopefully that's where that key is. So we shall see. Oh. Did I know that was locked? Sketchy. Okay. I guess I'll just leave it open. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong spot. We need to go to the confessional. Wrong location entirely. Whoopsies. That's totally fine. We're just a little discombobulated. I've been recording for 2 hours, so I think that's gonna be the explanation for why I'm acting this way. Okay, let's look at our pictures all the way down to the bottom. So 10/24/02. 10/24/02. 10/24/02. It's empty. That is so rude. Sorry, I'm going to close you really fast so that I can open this one. Okay, we'll try 10/24/02. Not empty. Who is this from? Sylvia. Dear Father Calvin, this is a letter about the things that I witnessed during my stay in Painscreek. While in service to Mrs. Magdalene Roberts, I have no one to confide in, and I dare not speak to you in public. Hence this letter. I accompanied Mrs. Roberts to Painscreek on July 4th of 1975 to visit her son Charles. It was rumored that Vivian had a nervous breakdown following her own delivery of Trisha, that she had to stay in PCH for rehabilitation for several months. During that time period, Charles was all alone. He found comfort in a housemaid by the name of Sophia. They had an affair. A boy was born. 2 days after arriving, we were informed that Sophia, along with her child, had left Painscreek. Where she could have gone off to was a mystery for us all. I assume most of us believed the story, including myself. However, Mrs. Roberts refused to believe that Sophia would leave when she would have been accepted into the Roberts family. The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that. Mrs. Roberts initiated a search for Sophia with our driver, Patrick, and myself. It lasted less than 2 months before she passed away from a heart attack. But I want to confess in this letter is not about Sophia, although I was initiated by her disappearance. It's about Mrs. Roberts' untimely death. You see, Mrs. Roberts had a heart condition, and it had been affecting her for a while. However, her medication had always kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visit to Painscreek, yet her condition deteriorated. The family doctor, Henry Johnson, confirmed that her search for Sophia had taken a toll on her health. All she needed was to rest as much as she could, and she'd be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, Mrs. Roberts did not stop the search. Did that create the stress on her? Yes, but should it have killed her? According to the physician attending to Mrs. Roberts back home, no. Definitely not within such a short time span if she had taken her medicine. Her body was never autopsied. Her son, Charles, wanted her body untouched and buried properly. As Patrick and I were packing to leave for home, I couldn't help but wonder, who could have wanted Mrs. Roberts dead? Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid, the disappearance of Sophia and her child, and the death of Mrs. Roberts? I would like to say whom I might suspect, yet I am in no such position, and am afraid that I might name the wrong person. As I write this letter, I hope you can understand what I am trying to convey. I pray that the truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Eden. Wow, that's juicy gossip. I mean, it's not really, it's just showing kind of confirmation about what we were worried about with Magdalene, even though we already know who murdered her. Are we really not able to get into this room? That is so disrespectful. I guess it would be more disrespectful for me to go in. I'll be totally honest. That's okay. All right, righty-roo. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so where to next? To dartboards. I knew you were gonna say that. We're going to the dartboard. And then after that, the cabin. This is phenomenal. Thank you for auto-saving. Off we go. So, there's so many murders happening in this town. I wonder if it's that sort of situation where once you start, you can't stop. Not that I know anything about that, of course. Of course not. But it does seem like people have... Who all is dead? What's the tally even at this point? We've got... Who do we even have at this point? We've got Magdalene, and we know she was murdered. We've got Henry Johnson. We've got Vivian. We've got... Well, Trish and Scott are dead, and we don't really know why. Sophia probably murdered. Who else was probably murdered? Andrew Reed. Dorothy seems gone. Bernard seems gone. Who else? That kid Taylor. Joshua Taylor, I guess his name is. He's dead. Oh my gosh. I'm guessing Sophia was killed in a well or by a well or something like that. It's just Vivian was asked to meet at the well. And I have to wonder if that's where Sophia is, you know? And that's why her ghost was seen soaking wet. That's my guess. And I'm sticking to it. Oh, that one's locked. Sorry to alert whoever's in that room. Closed. Okay, so what have we got? So let's see. Any dart landing in the non-ringed area scores that number. Fine. Double ring is the outer ring. Outer bowl is 25. Inner bowl is 60. So we know that there's a bullseye. So that's 50, 25. And then the triple ring is in there. So double ring, triple ring, 25, 50. So red darts is 50... double triple, so we've got 50 plus what? 60. Is that it? So 120? Or sorry, 110. And then those ones are just what they are. 2 plus 7, so 9. That's not right. Well, I don't see how that would work unless it's a 3-digit. And it's not. That didn't work. Well, I honestly don't know what's going on because it's not 101. And I can tell that there's a third dart. Like, there's supposed to be a third dart. And so I thought maybe it was at the 6. But that didn't work. So I'm a little nonplussed. I'm abandoning ship. Sorry, Bernard, my one true love, except not really, maybe. I can't believe he was in love with Vivian this whole time. I didn't even have a chance to meet him. Bernard, you have to give me a chance. And Andrew Reed was in love. Why am I going after all of these unavailable men? One of whom is dead. That's not good. Okay, let's head to the cabin. What's the quickest, lickety-splicketiest way there? Probably not the way I'm going currently, but that's what we're doing. And we're gonna cut across town. I can't talk anymore. Wait a minute. As I'm approaching, there was totally a well by the hunting cabin. So that's fun. I'm also kind of just keeping tabs on this little girl's time capsule that they talked about. Oh, wait, no. They were thinking about in the playground or in the hunting cabin, right? So this is where Joshua Taylor was found, I think. That's really sad. Can we see his little toy? I guess they would have gotten it. That's just sad. So maybe the time capsule is here somewhere, do you think? I don't know why those girls would bury it here, but what do I know? I like these orange flowers. Yeah, so do you think Vivian met at this well? The fun thing is that my stomach growling is really doing a good job on getting rid of all of the tension I'm feeling about going inside this cabin. Not even a problem. I'm feeling super chill about this. Uh-huh. No keys. Okay. Oh, well, it's a hunting cabin. What was I thinking? What's that? Milk. Well, well, well. What are we thinking initially? Are we creeped out? Not terribly. I don't see anybody in here, so that's good. What about these books? Can we open these cupboards? Yes. Oh! Chest box. Oh, in Father Matthew's storage, I bet. This is Scott's diary. Sunday, February 14th is Valentine's Day in 93. Today is Valentine's Day. I wanted to spend the day with Trisha, but Charles invited me to go hunting. I was nervous, not because it's my first time hunting, but because this was Trisha's dad. It turned out that I actually enjoyed being with him. I feel comfortable talking to him. Friday, June 18th, 93. I don't get it. Why would Father Matthew forbid me to be with Trisha? Is it because I'm not rich? Or because I'm an orphan? He didn't explain anything to me. Maybe he doesn't love me anymore. I feel so confused. Tuesday, June 22nd, 93. We quarreled again today. Couldn't stand Father Matthew's preaching attitude, so I yelled back at him. I know I shouldn't have done that, but I'm so frustrated. Father Matthew said that I'm not an orphan. What does that mean? Does he know who my parents are? I pressed him to keep talking, but he wouldn't tell me anything after that. I need to know more. Do you think that he's Vivian's son? Or like Charles's son? Like, oh, maybe there was like an incestuous relationship happening. I don't want to say it, but I'm just saying. Saturday, July 31st, 93. In these past weeks, it's become more difficult for me to talk to Father Matthew. Whenever he speaks, he addresses only church stuff. I realize that I'm starting to avoid Father Matthew. Whenever he asks me how my day was, I don't feel like answering him. When I ask him about my past, he's always trying to change the subject. I feel so frustrated. Thursday, September 2nd, 93. I've moved out of the church. Father Matthew didn't object, although he looked a bit sad. Mr. Roberts was kind enough to let me stay at his cabin if I'm willing to work for him as an assistant gardener. That way, the mansion garden can still be well maintained, even when Andrew can't make it. Wednesday, November 3rd, 93. It's been a month since Charles gave me this cabin to stay. I still don't know where to start my investigation. Andrew's been drinking. Bernard asked me to bring him home today. Whenever he's drunk, he accuses himself, saying that he's a sinner. Sometimes he would mutter names that I've never heard of. Of all the names, I think I only recognize Magdalene. I just can't remember where I heard that name before. Check the cemetery, Scott. Sunday, November 7th, 93. I just returned from the orphanage and found out that it was Father Calvin who brought me there. The record sheet stated that I was from Painscreek. How? If I was born in Painscreek, there must be records of me in the hospital, but I've checked. There's none. Thursday, November 16th, 93. I broke into Father Matthew's bedroom today. I shouldn't have done that, but he might have had something that could tell me about my birth parents. He didn't have anything relevant. Saturday, November 20th, 93. Andrew's drunk again. This is the 5th time I had to bring him home and then cover his shift. It's getting quite annoying. As I laid him down on his bed, he muttered repeatedly, "I'm so sorry, Sophia." Who's Sophia? Oh my gosh, Scott. You have no idea, Scott. Oh, a key? This is a church key. Wow, I can't believe I missed that the first run. Okay, interesting, interesting. Oh, carpentry. Father Matthew was supposed to teach Scott carpentry. I guess he's teaching himself. Scott, your garden's not doing so well, I fear to tell you. Well, apart from this bear skin, R.I.P. bear, is quite charming. Look at all these knives. Oh wait, she said something. The knife has a dull blade. Sure, I'll take a picture. Why not? I'm taking pictures of all the knives. Guess that's just a stain. You don't even have a single fork? Pshaw. Dorothy had a single fork. Or Bernard did. Somebody had a single fork. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Lots of dustpans. Very few brooms, I don't mind saying. Not much happening in here, I'm afraid. Just double checking to see if I missed any keys the first time around. Oh no, this bathroom doesn't have a door. No privacy. Guess that's fine. You ran out of toilet paper, my friend. Have these always been able to open? Jeepers, do I have to go back through every single bathroom? Are you kidding me? Or is it just this one? I think they've all been able to open. Dag nabbit, I have to go back through all the houses. That'll be not for today. Why is this locked? Why is this locked, do you think? Do I even have a key? That didn't work. Well, we're not too surprised. That didn't work. That didn't work. Okay. That's all my keys, though. Well, where was the cupboard that the detective had? I'm not seeing anything like that. Yeah, where's this? Where can I find the key? Where can I find the cupboard? Okay, well, I regret to inform everybody that the mirrors could open this whole time. Isn't that swell? I'll answer that for you. It's actually not. I could have sworn I tried to open them, and that was not a possibility, so maybe it's an individualized thing. Maybe not. I don't know. All I know is that I'm very disappointed, so... Oh no, do you think that goes to the basement? Oh no, that's scary and I don't want to do that right now. But we're brave. Actually, recording for so long has made me a little tuckered out, which is good for dealing with scary things because I'm just kind of chill. I'm just kind of weary. I'm ready to let whoever's in here do what they need, you know? Just take me. Why not? I'm just a humble reporter. Come get me. Where do you think the room is that has the trunk? Where's the storage? I do not remember. Here somewhere? Well, I guess I might as well check this. Oh, some of them do open. This is so frustrating for me. Gonna have to go through all of them. I'm just gonna leave that open. I need to know which ones I've been in already. Okay. Shall we try this key? That worked. It's Fada Matthew's bedroom. What an austere bedroom. Let's close that. This is not a secret. Right? Okay, nice, nice. Very austere, very austere. You've got some good books here. I'm being a little flippant about this, a little reckless. I'm just assuming I can't do anything. Father Brooks's diary? Oh, 75. January 16th, 1975. A few months have passed since I arrived here. This missionary trip is harder than I expected. There's no clean water, the food lacks nutrients, and there isn't enough medicine. We've requested help from WHO, but haven't received any reply yet. I feel so frustrated. What can I do? March 3rd, 1975. When Father Calvin first sent me here, he asked if I would be willing to stay for 6 months. It would be a good training for me, he said. I agreed. That was before I came. 6 months have passed now. I think I will extend this for another 6 months. The people here need as much help as they can get. I'm not a doctor, but I can help them through my support and prayer. I will let Father Calvin know about my decision. September 16th, 1975. Time flies. I can't believe I'll be going home tomorrow. I'll miss the people here. At the same time, I can't wait to get back home and meet everyone again. September 19th, 75. Father Calvin summoned me this morning and told me that Sophia had left Painscreek. How can that be? Last time we wrote, she told me she had so many things to share with me when I got back. Was she forced? Is she hiding something? I just can't believe that Sophia left without telling me anything. Something must have happened to her that she couldn't tell me. December 29, 75. It's been almost 6 months since Sophia left Painscreek. I've asked everyone around. No one seems to know where she went. Father Calvin told me to let it go. He's right. I shouldn't dwell on matters of the heart. There are more important things in life I need to focus on. If Sophia and I are meant to meet again, God will let me know. It's time I move on with my life. Was the father in love with Sophia? Perhaps so. Perhaps not. Oh. What's in here? A diary again. Fada. Ooh, this is even earlier. February 25th, 1971. I'd always wanted to be adopted, but I guess heaven had something else in store for me. Instead of being taken in by a family, I came to Painscreek Trinity Church. To be honest, I would prefer to have a real family with people whom I can call Mom and Dad. But Father Calvin said God has other plans for my future, and in time, I'll come to realize it. May 2nd, 71. The Roberts family is looking for a new maid. I told Mrs. Roberts that a relative of mine would fit the position really well. I know I shouldn't lie, but I want Sophia to be here in Painscreek. Father Calvin always said we have to help those who are in need. Sophia is in need, and I'm sure she'll be glad to have this job. So Sophia is an orphan as well? August 10th, 71. Since starting the job at the mansion, Sophia settled in nicely. Whenever she has time off from work, we've been exploring Painscreek together. I have so much to show her. This is just like the orphanage days, and I'm extremely comfortable being with her. October 27, 71. Today was Sophia's day off. We ate at the Moon Cafe. I can't seem to get enough of this place. The food is delicious, the atmosphere relaxing, and the coffee tastes great. Maybe it's all because of Sophia's company. Still, I love to hang out here. This is definitely one of my favorite places in Painscreek, followed closely by the church and the Little Big Books. Well, I guess that's good to know about his favorite locations. So Sophia, it seems, and Father Matthews came from the same orphanage. What's this? O'Malley's and Associates Attorneys at Law. 46 Silver Lake Boulevard. Dear Mr. Brooks, we've evaluated your case and we accept the request to represent your son, Scott Brooks, in court. We are in the process of drafting an appeal for his release. Considering the sensitivity of the situation, we urge you not to make any public statements until consulting with us. Additionally, we'd like copies of any government documents related in any way to your son: medical records, transaction receipts, travel documents, previous criminal charges, if any, etc. The more we have, the better we can help your son's case. We'll be in contact within the next few days. Sincerely, blah. That does not say Brandon O'Malley. Ooh. What's this? So this is Emerald State Bank, Father Brooks, or Matthew Brooks. Statement for 95. Donation from Robert's family. Church maintenance check from car dealership. Sunday tithing, hosting community potluck. First payment fee for Scott's lawyers. Whoosh, yeah, that's expensive. Second fee for Scott's lawyers. Pilgrimage traveling fee. So he got a car? Okay. This is not as helpful. Well, you know what? We got some lore. I was going to say this wasn't very helpful, but actually we've got some really interesting information. And we're not done yet. We have to go find Scott's trunk. Yeah, let's just leave these doors open. If somebody comes to get me, come get me. I mean, just get it over with. That's what I say. Here's the storage. Okay. We do have the key. Nice. Oh, all these little toys. Key to a basement. Cute. That doesn't scare me at all. Oh my gosh. Sir Patrick Orphanage, February 2nd, 94. Dear Scott, I'm Sister Rachel. Although I wasn't here when you last came, I hope you remember me. I was your nursing mother after your arrival here those years ago. I understand that you came here earlier to find out how you came to be at St. Patrick's Orphanage. On July 4th, 1975, Father Calvin came to us holding a basket with you in it. He said that you'd lost your parents and there's no one to take care of you. He told us that your name was Scott. Oh my gosh, this is Vincent, isn't it? Scott's Vincent. Tragic. After he left, Sister Emma asked if I would be willing to take care of the baby. At first I hesitated because it was a huge responsibility. But when I saw your face so full of innocence and curiosity, I felt as if God himself had delivered you to me. I accepted the task. When you were 10, Father Matthew came to see you. He had just become the head priest of Painscreek Trinity Church. He visited often, usually at the beginning of the month. Whenever he left, he would leave an envelope containing a small sum of money. He said it was for everything you needed and that whatever was left was then given to the orphanage. I would be lying to say that I wasn't sad when you left the orphanage, but when Father Matthew adopted you, I believed that your life would be better in Painscreek than here, and I dearly hope it's so. Everything enclosed within the package used to be yours. I think you should have these. May God bless you. Sister Rachel Davis. Recorded that. Look at his toys from the orphanage and his rocket. My baby boy. Oh, wait. Oh, stop it. A blanket with moon stars and my baby boy text in the corner. This has got to be Sophia. Right? Scott's got to be Vincent. Anything else? I want to pick up this train. Okay, we'll pick up the diary. Who's this from? Who does... I guess this has got to be Scott. Tuesday, November 30th, 93. I asked Andrew about Sophia. First, he freaked out, saying that I shouldn't go around speaking that name. Then he said he had never heard that name in his life. Is he hiding something? Why would he lie about Sophia? This makes me want to know who Sophia is even more. Thursday, December 2nd, 93. I asked Wanda if she knew anything about Sophia. She said Sophia used to work as a maid in the mansion for a few years until she was let go. When asked why, Wanda said she didn't know. However, she thought that Sophia was a manipulative woman that would do anything to get what she wanted. Wanda resented that. Wednesday, December 8th, 93. I met Derek today and asked if he knew anyone by the name of Sophia. Apparently, he's not on speaking terms with me. I wonder if that has anything to do with Trisha. Derek, come on. Monday, December 13th, 93. During today's lunch break, I asked Bernard if he knew about Sophia. He was surprised that I knew that name, but proceeded to say he didn't know her that well. Somehow I feel uncomfortable whenever I talk with Bernard. His cold gaze gives me the shivers. He's just austere, Scott. You don't understand Bernard like I do. Saturday, December 18th, 93. I met Dorothy while tending to the garden. I asked her about Sophia. She looked confused. She was curious as to where I heard that name. I told her it came from Andrew. She kindly explained that Sophia was a close friend of hers when Sophia first came to work for the Roberts family. Unfortunately, she had an affair with Charles when Vivian was hospitalized. Shortly after, she left Painscreek. No one's heard of her ever since. Dorothy thinks that Sophia's probably started a new life in another place. I wonder if the affair was the reason everyone's quiet about it. Dude, she's dead. She was murdered. Murdered. Interesting. Interesting. We still don't know what that goes for. But we do have the basement key. We can try this basement. I know it's freaky. And I personally am terrified of the prospect of going down to a basement, but I'm feeling chill. I'm feeling... Well, that's not the basement, but we'll leave it open because I'm clearly confused as to where to go. Where is that basement? Aha! Creepy, creepy, creepy. Oh, you can't even use it. Oh, it doesn't even have a lock. Well, fine. Well, fine. That's actually not fine. I'm kind of irritated. A basement key. Curiouser and curiouser. Do we think that it's the basement for the cabin? Who else has a basement? Why do I think it's a basement key? Oh, key to a basement. That's why. That's why. Well, back to the cabin we go, I suppose. And if that doesn't pan out, we might call it a day. Because then I have to do actual thinking. And I don't really want to think, you know? It's not really what I'm here for. It doesn't look like it's... Oh. Water heater. Hello, darkness. Oh. This is the first time... What do we think about that? Okay. I mean, I have no complaints about that, I suppose. This is actually a pretty nice setup. You've got your laundry situation good to go here. Okay, I guess we're just here for the diary. Is that true? 94. Monday, February 14th. Oh, it's Valentine's Day. 94. On Valentine's Day, Trisha gave me some chocolate. I've never seen that brand before. I bet it must be expensive. I haven't finished making the music box. I'd hoped that it would be her Valentine's Day present. I'll just have to give it to her later. Hopefully she can forgive me. Friday, February 18th, 94. It's been quite some time since I last talked to Father Matthew. He's always asking how I'm doing after Sunday service, but I tend to ignore him whenever possible. I know it's wrong. I need to find a way to make amends with him. Tuesday, April 19th, 94. The grass has been growing wild lately. The weeds are everywhere and Andrew's not here. Actually, he hasn't been here for quite a while now. I wonder what happened to him. I should visit him after work tomorrow. Saturday, September 23rd, 94. I was about to pick Andrew up for work when I found him lying unconscious on the floor. There's an empty bottle of sleeping pills on the table. I immediately called the ambulance. According to the nurse, this is Andrew's third suicide attempt. She's glad that I saved him in time. An hour later, and he could have died. I don't know why Andrew would commit suicide. What I know is that he must be lonely. He needs a friend. Wednesday, September 28th, 94. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He's out of ER and is recovering quite well. While I was cutting the fruits, he told me his story. In 1972, there was a maid who came to work at the mansion. Her name was Sophia. She's a hard-working young lady with a great personality. She was loved by many. A few years into her job, however, she had an affair with Charles. A child was born. When Vivian found out, she was furious and decided to kick her out of Painscreek. What happened after that was a tragedy. On June 26, 1975, at 11 p.m., Vivian, Dr. Johnson, and Andrew confronted Sophia. A light broke. A fight broke out. Sophia fell and hit her head on a nearby well. She stopped moving. Dr. Johnson checked and realized she was dead. Her neck had broken. No one knew what to do. Vivian then asked Andrew to take care of the body and her baby. Andrew did what he had to do to protect Vivian. After that night, they vowed never to tell anyone about the incident. Before leaving, I asked Andrew what the baby's name was. He said it was Vincent. As I left the hospital, I couldn't help but pity Andrew. He's lived a confusing life, and the struggle shows. I hope he can heal. Interesting. So, Vivian, Dr. Johnson, and Andrew. And interestingly, all three are now dead. I mean, a lot of other people are dead now too, but Johnson was found in the bottom of a lake. Vivian was murdered and dragged to the gates of her house. Andrew was burned in his house. All pretty violent, all pretty devastating. I wonder if it was Father Matthews, you know? Because Father Matthews loved Sophia. And it all happened pretty close around the same time. I don't know. I discovered the hidden truth. Oh, poor Sophia. Sophia!
Sophia!
Well, well, well. Hey, broom. You don't see many of those here. Guess that's that. So, guess to recap. Oh, we don't know what that's for. Still. Still. Nah. That looks like something. Oh. What did that do? Okay, I'll close this if I can. Close, why don't you? Oh! Is there a secret passage here? Oh my gosh. Creepy. Oh my gosh. Scott's secrets. Close the door. Oh my gosh. Scott's got secrets himself. Oh my gosh. Good job, Scott. I don't pity you for your bed. Scott was like really up to things. Look at him go. I'm excited to see his board. I'm a little distracted. Gotta see if there's anything more to read. No. Oh my gosh. That's funny that... How did the PI get down here? I don't even remember where the key was. Oh, Scott was so busy. Good for you, dude. Can we open this? Is this anything? What about this? Nice radio. I don't know why I'm picking it up, though. I do like it a lot, though. I would love to listen to some jams. Oh, a key. My kingdom for a key. It's an old gate key. That's interesting. What gate needs to be unlocked? I don't know. Probably quite a few. What's this say? Oh, this is our front page picture for sure. Was that center enough, do you think? You know what? It's fine. Robert's estate security tapes. Oh. Old sewer entrance. Silver Lake Boulevard. Painscreek Trinity Church. You're not... Painscreek... Yeah, I should have looked right down there. Painscreek Sewer. Why do I have... Wait. No. I want this key. Oh, are you kidding me? Let me pick up this key. Are you seriously telling me I have to go down to the sewer? Oh. Who killed my mother? Oh, I can read. Oh, wow. Who killed my mother? Well, not Magdalene. Couldn't be her. She tried to find Sophia. Yeah, so Sophia was his... He knows Sophia was his mom. Charles, he's my father? Yeah, that's why you and Trisha couldn't be together. I knew it. Vivian, Charles's wife. Father Calvin, he saved me. Couldn't be him. Bernard. Matthew in Indonesia at that time. Okay, good to know. Dr. Johnson killed Magdalene. They're Trisha. Dorothy, she loved and took care of Sophia when pregnant. Derek, he's 6 years old at the time. Wanda. And Andrew. Ooh, this is so neat. Why was she killed? Oh, bright red, Scott. So Derek and Wanda's house. Bernard's house. Old sewer entrance. Well, we found the sewer entrance. That's going to have to be for next time. Dorothy's house. Birdhouse? Birdhouse? Oh, he found the time capsule. Oh, well, we'll have to go check that out. Did we keep that? Did we add it to our map? Are you serious? Well, picture taken. I kind of want to take a picture of all of that too. Psychology. Seeing what others don't. I'm not going to read this. Interesting. I can't believe. Actually, you know what would be a good... I'm trying to think of the newspaper cover. I do really like this. Okay, nice. So that's that. That's where we found the sewer key. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, so many. Here's a pattern on the baby's blanket. Aw, so sad. What's this? Looks like a music box key is attached to it. Now, if we could only remember where the music box is. I don't remember. Diary. Oh, it's 95. Monday, February 13th, 95. I realized who I am from the moment I saw the photo. I have the exact same blanket. I know who my father is. Everything makes sense now. Tuesday, March 7th, 95. I visited Andrew today. I needed to know where they hid Mom's body, but he cried and begged me not to say anything about it anymore. There was no room for whatever questions I had left. I then told him I'm the boy he gave to Father Calvin to get rid of. He was utterly shocked. After that, I left. I couldn't bear to look at him for another second. I know who I am, and now I feel everything is falling apart. Monday, April 3rd, 95. Andrew came to the cabin and told me where the body was hidden. He said he was sorry and left. Externally, I was quiet. Internally, I was sputtering and livid. After he left, I came to my room and cried. Tuesday, April 4th, 95. The well had dried up and was covered in moss. I wouldn't have known that the well even existed if I didn't work at the mansion. Oh, it's at the mansion? I finally found Mom's body. I buried her in the cemetery next to Father Calvin. There's no tombstone for her, just a wooden cross. I don't think Father Calvin would mind. After all, he was the one who saved me. So that's the... Got it. So I didn't need to be so freaked out because Scott buried her there. Aww. Wednesday, May 3rd, 95. A month's passed. I haven't worked since, and have stopped meeting anyone. Trisha knocks on my door every day, but I would hide each time. She cries every time, begging me to come out, anxious to know why I won't see her if she's done anything wrong. I don't know what to say to her, but I know we can't be together anymore. Saturday, May 13th, 95. Father Matthew visited me today. He said that he hasn't seen me at church for a while, that no one's heard from me in weeks. When he asked how I was doing, I began crying. The tears just flowed down my cheeks. I cried and I cried. I just couldn't stop them. I told him everything. I told him that I know that Charles is my father. I confessed that I now knew that Trisha was my half-sister. I said I didn't know what to do now. He listened and didn't speak. That's all of Scott's story. Okay. Robert's estate security tapes. I guess we don't need them. Oh! Hey! Well, can we play it? Say what gives. That's rude. What if I wanted to watch a little TV? Nobody cares what I want. Nobody listens to me. Interesting. Nothing else, really? Well, I mean, we did get a bunch of keys, so I shouldn't act like I didn't get anything from this. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh my gosh, wow. That's pretty incredible. So what do I have? An old mansion gate key, seemed unused for a long time. Do we think that the well is on the Roberts property somewhere? Okay. I don't remember where the music box is, dagnabbit. We do need to find the time capsule. I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end, because we have to go to the sewers. I do want to see the birdhouse. I don't know what that's about. The time capsule, I want to go find that. Well, I guess we're done here for a little while. I don't know what the significance of this VHS tape is. Unless this is the one we're supposed to think this is the one that was being looked for. I don't know. I don't think that we can watch TV. Can I turn on a light? Oh, maybe now I can. No. Wow. Pretty awesome. I guess I should take a picture when the lights are on. Yeah, that looks much better. This is a good picture. Oops. This is looking real good. Okay. Who here is worried that when we leave something's gonna happen? I mean, I know Scott's dead, but not everybody involved is dead. So, we can be a little worried about that, I think. What's this? Great, so we have to find the music box. We have to... I don't think I took a picture of that. Oh, I did take a picture of the music box. Bless me. But where is this music box located? Trisha's house, do you think? Probably Trisha's room. Okay, well, I'm worried that somebody's gonna be out here. Let's go confront our fears. Somebody's gonna be here. But I'm not scared. I'm mostly just have an itchy face all over. Now my eyeball, now not my eyeball. Itchy, itchy. So I guess we need to think a little bit about theories, right? Because, gracious, let's go do the music box really fast. I think that's all we have to do here, right? Old mansion gate key. I also want to see if there's a secret area back here, though. Because old mansion gate key. It makes me wonder, 'cause they were talking about a well on the property, right? Would they have really put her body here? That doesn't seem right, but they mentioned it. If nothing else, we come here for Trisha's music box. Oh, there is a gate. I didn't even see this the first time we were wandering around. I was so distracted by that square tree. Oh my gosh. So this is where Sophia was murdered. Trail closed. And it's open. Oh my gosh. I am absolutely not going down there at this time. Not at this time. I'll come back. Okay. That's not my favorite thing to do. Let's go do other things instead. And waste time. Or not waste time. Egads. Egad. Let's go to see if we can get into Trisha's music box. Do you think somebody murdered Scott? I wouldn't be that surprised. Trisha requested... Oh, that's right. We haven't been able to get into the hospital either. Hello? Oh, there's so many things in here. Oh, this is from Scott. Dear Trisha, as I've grown to learn about my birth parents, I feel as if a great veil has been lifted from my eyes. I now understand why Father Matthew was against us seeing each other. He was right, we shouldn't be together. Please believe me when I say I did not kill your mother. I never lied to you and I never will. I don't know who killed Vivian. Hopefully the truth will come to light someday. There's so much that I want to tell you, but I cannot at this moment. I pray the day when I can express everything to you will come quickly. All I can say now is that I'm very sorry for all the pain that I've caused you. Please forgive me. Sincerely, Scott. Let's record that. Anything else in here? There's so many things in here. Why aren't you letting me get any of these other things? It's because it's a music box. Those other things are the music box components. All right, fellow detectives, let's go ahead and take a pause here. And when we come back, we'll continue investigating. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Let me know if you did. When we come back, the investigating will continue. But for the time being, that's going to do it for me. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.